have one proclamation tonight, Women's History Month, read by Councilmember Janice Son.
Yes, thank you. I think it's really appropriate that on March 4th, we're going to read a proclamation about women as we march forward. Whereas Women's History Month celebrates the vital contributions of women to our society and recognizes specific achievements women have made over the course of history in a variety of fields. And whereas in countless recorded and unrecorded ways, American women of every race, class, and ethnic background have made historic impacts on the growth and strength of our nation, state, and local communities. And whereas women, including women of color and immigrant women, have been leaders not only in securing the rights of suffrage and equal opportunity, but also as prominent figures in the abolitionist movement, the emancipation movement, the labor movement, the civil rights movement, and other efforts, including the peace movement, which strives to create a more just society for all. And whereas we must reflect on the significant burdens women and girls continue to bear today, particularly women of color and immigrant women, including unequal wages, disproportionate caregiving responsibilities, lack of access to health care, and loss of employment, while acknowledging that much more needs to be done. Now, therefore, I, on behalf of Lynn Robinson, Mayor of the City of Bellevue, Washington, and on behalf of its City Council, do hereby proclaim March 2024 as Women's History Month and call upon all Bellevue residents to observe this month with programs, ceremonies, and activities.
Hi there, and welcome to Lake, a show about our beautiful city of Bellevue. I'm your host today, Michelle DeGrand. You know, with March being Women's History Month, we wanted to share how women right here at the City of Bellevue are serving the community and excelling in roles traditionally held by men, including field staff roles in the fire department, like right here at Fire Station 5. While there's still work to be done to ensure equal opportunity and pay in the workplace, great strides have been made at the city to increase opportunities for women who want to serve the community from the field. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce you to just a few of these truly exceptional women who are breaking down barriers and serving as important role models through their work in our utilities, fire, and development services departments.
I'm a skills worker for storm and surface water, meaning I'm more on the maintenance side of it. My dad used to work at City of Bellevue in the water department, which is a little bit different than stormwater. But when I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do, he would tell me about opportunities at City of Bellevue. He said it was a great place to work. He was able to work his way up, and it kind of inspired me to try it, and I've never looked back since. I still want to encourage women to come work for utilities, come work in maintenance jobs in trades, and I just want to see more women here.
As a code compliance officer, I protect the health, safety, and welfare of the community. It is very encouraging to see more women in this field. I've seen more women come into roles in the transportation department and also in utilities department. I find it inspiring and refreshing to see more women in the industry. There are so many competent women that can do this sort of career path, and it's different. There's different opportunities. There's room for advancement. The portions that I like are that I get variety. I get to do something different every single day, and I get to make a difference in the community, and that's important.
I think it's really important for, young girls to see that there are women firefighters. I didn't have that growing up. I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, and at the time I didn't even know women could be firefighters. So I think for young girls, when we pass them on the street, for them to look up in the fire engine and see Emily driving and me sitting in the back, that's huge to me.
I can't tell you how many calls I've gone on where a woman patient has been so happy to have a woman care for them in a vulnerable state. I will say there's been also calls where they're a little upset I'm not a big buff dude, but you gotta take the good and the bad. And it feels really good to be there when someone just needed a woman at the call. I think that really fills a role. Being a firefighter is so much fun. Like, you do get to hang out with a big team of people, and you're ready at any time to go out and do some big exciting thing. Hopping in a fire engine and driving us to a call is like little kid joy for me. So I just feel like it's worth saying that, because that is available to anyone who wants to work hard and get there. Come have fun with us.
At least in my department in development services, I feel that women are well represented, and I also feel that there are women in our leadership positions that are advocates for women.
So I think each of us brings unique talents and abilities to the fire service. We all have different backgrounds and skill sets, and I think remaining true to yourself and bringing those and showcasing them allows your coworkers to learn and to grow from that.
I hope to be a mentor for other women coming into utilities and be able to be a person that anybody, woman or man, can come to if they need help with anything.
Thank you so much to our colleagues for sharing their stories. Before we leave you today, we want to make sure you know about 2 upcoming events in April to celebrate the beauty of nature and of Bellevue. We hope you'll take part. The City of Bellevue hosts Earthfest, Saturday, April 20th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Bellevue Botanical Garden. Everyone who lives, works, and plays in Bellevue is welcome to stop by for sustainable fun for all ages in celebration of Earth Day. Prior to the start of the celebration, you can also volunteer at a Keep Bellevue Beautiful litter cleanup event at 9 a.m. at the Bellevue School District Transportation Office. Cleanup supplies will be provided for volunteers. The Earthfest celebration includes a full slate of interactive activities, including garden tours, educational nature-based programs, creative arts activities, and environmental resource booths. Earthfest is free for all, and no advance registration is required. Check out the full schedule of events and subscribe to the Sustainable Bellevue newsletter to make sure you don't miss any updates. All at the Environmental Stewardship webpage, bellevuewa.gov/Earthfest. Happy Earth Day, and we can't wait to celebrate with you on April 20th. Well, that's all for this month's Lake to Lake. If you have any feedback or questions for us, email us anytime at btv@bellevuewa.gov. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can always find the city's latest video news and information. And one final note, Fire Station 5 here, originally built in 1967, is slated to be rebuilt later this year. It's all very exciting, and if you'd like to see plans for the final design, you can check out the link below or in the video description box. I'm Michelle DeGrand from all of us at Bellevue Television and the City of Bellevue. Thank you for watching Lake to Lake, and have a great day.